Hello, welcome back to Cooking the Haydens. I'm Car Boot Chris, and we've got Bargain Bell here as well.
Oh, the dog with glasses. Depends what you want to call me.
Oh, that was harsh, wasn't it? Mr. Woody is banned, by the way, following that. Very harsh.
Troll, I'm famous.
Yes, you are. How does it feel?
It feels
to be trolled.
Bloody fantastic.
Oh, wow.
It does,
good.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get some merch done with that. I didn't know dogs wore glasses.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope you're all doing well on this Monday evening. It's our weekly show, 8 p.m. every single Monday, more or less, and we'll have more about that later. But yeah, this week it's serious, very serious reselling content week, with a little bit of fun thrown in now and again, just for laughs.
The fun bit would be me, because I don't even know what you're going to talk about.
Me neither, to be fair. I'm making it up. I'm making it up as we go along. Okay, so thanks.
Can I just say something? Can I just say something?
Yeah.
We already have 12 thumbs up.
You know why?
Why?
Because I told them at the start. I said, I know what you lot are like. I said, I know what you lot are like. Just hit the thumbs up while you're waiting. But thank you if you have.
Well, it didn't work because there's 49 in the chat and only 12.
You miserable gets. Come on. Right. So, yeah, welcome. Thanks for joining us. I know there's plenty of places you could be on a Monday night, but there's nowhere better than here with us, is there?
Technically, at the moment, there's not really anywhere else.
Honestly, there's nowhere better.
No, we're all still in lockdown.
Okay, let's just see who's in before we carry on with our show. We have... we've got James in. Hi, James. See you all in 30. Oh, sorry, I was just reading that. Hi, Katana. Hope you're doing well. We've got Dave Repairs, Damien, Leanne. We've got the Phantom Scribe, Jason. We've got Tori's in. Hi, Tori. We've got Bailey. Ready for serious chat. Yeah, this is proper chat week. Who else have we got? Damien's in-laws have had some kind of fire in the garden, for crying out loud.
Hope it was a planned one.
Well, no, it doesn't sound like it.
Does it not sound like it?
No. Everything's gone tits up by the sounds of it.
Oh God.
Rebecca is in. Thank you, Rebecca. Appreciate the thumbs up if that's what you're referring to. Oliver Ian's here. Hello, Stephen. Chop Chop. We've got Goat Jazz Gary, the Wet Beaver's here. So many good names in the chat. At least we know the Wet Beaver is genuine, and I'm not just saying Wet Beaver for the sake of it.
Like over and over again.
I quite like saying it, to be honest. Is that weird?
Yeah.
Ian's in. Hi, Ian. Evening all. Left-handed. The Sheriff of France is in.
Bonjour.
Green Bear Peaks. Laura. Hi, Laura. Former raffle winner. Well, she's won a prize at some point. We'll talk about the raffle later, people. We've got Sean Mix. Hi, Chris and Bella, great couple. Are you talking about us? Talking about us, blimey.
Oh, bless you. Thank you.
He clearly doesn't know us. I'm joking. I'm joking.
We are like peas in a pod. All right. Like beans to honey.
No, I don't think so. Lana's here. Hi, Lana. We've got the Mondo. Ding Dong don't work tonight. You've got to wait 2 weeks to do Ding Dongs again. Bounty Hunter Nathan, Chris Tyler. We're rattling through these now. I do appreciate everyone coming to the show and coming and joining us. We are going serious tonight, folks. Sit up and pay attention. Yeah, absolutely. This is proper serious chat. Mr. Sprout is here. How can you have a serious chat when you've got Mr. Sprout, a left-handed wet beaver? We've got all these people in the chat. You can't have a serious chat, can you? Yeah. John at YLM is here. Ignore that cock and his shitty dog statement, Belle, he says.
I'm trying to keep up with you. You're going way too fast for me.
I'm flying through this. Richard Payne's in. Hi, Richard. Steve Jackson. We've got Joe Noble is also in France. I wonder if Joe knows the sheriff. Who else? We've got Tap Peddler Derek, Mr. Ray, the disabled picker, Chelsall, evening folk, good evening. Steve O'Brano, the bona fide rock star. Honest to God, he's a rock star. There's so many characters in the chat, isn't there? Just as I'm reading through it, it's like there's so many characters. Who else do we have that's sticking out at me? Soul Steps. So many great names.
A long story short.
That's Rob, a.k.a. Krillin, a.k.a. A Long Story Short.
William
He's got
James.
that many different names.
What's it?
Yeah. I get it. I get the thing. Joan's in. Hi, Joan. Let's see if I can get to the bottom quickly. We're nearly there.
You there?
Sheriff. Oh, I've said sheriff. Maurizio.
I like Brexit made French people invade British eBay.
Good evening to Maurizio.
Is that a newbie?
Are you new to the channel? If you are, welcome. Keep it clean, please.
Philip Lee. Good morning. Ooh, where's he from? If it's morning.
Hi, Philip. Well, that's it with that. And David Resells. And no, Joe doesn't know the sheriff.
William James says, I said that just so Belle would shout it in Chrissy's ear. But
Domestic violence live on YouTube.
They know me way too well. I'm so easily influenced.
I know. Wow. Okay. Well, we've got a good number in tonight, haven't we? Blood my neck. That's good. Welcome everybody, as I've said. So we've got some shout outs to do in a minute. If you've got any questions as we go along tonight about anything you want, just put in capitals, preferably question in capitals, just so that we can see it, because
you know how easily I miss stuff.
A lot of chat goes on and we sometimes do miss things.
I'm not a good PA at all.
So we're going to talk about a few things, including what would you do if, God forbid, touch wood, fingers crossed it never happens, but what would you do if eBay closed your account down? What would happen? But we'll talk about that later.
Did we run out of peach juice?
Oh, what is it?
It's like piss water.
There's plenty of peach juice in there.
One job, make me a drink.
Fucking hell. I'd be ungrateful. I've never known someone so ungrateful.
Tori, question. Has eBay gone to the dogs? I wish we could go to the... I used to love a good night at the dogs.
Yeah, it's overrated.
I liked going to the dogs. Never won, but I liked
it. Not what she means, though.
No.
I'm sure it hasn't, Tori, but are you talking about low sales? Are you talking about people being barred and having their accounts closed? There seems to be issues at the moment, that is for sure. But we will talk about it a bit later. I can hear the dog doing something. She's digging a hole in our bed.
A few people are agreeing with Tori. Wet Beaver says yes. William James says yes. She's had a 9.99 day today.
I've had a quiet day today. I've had a quiet day. Queenie Conquest is in as well.
Ooh, Bellevue, yes. That's what we literally used to live up the road from it. It was a good night out, Bellevue.
Yeah, we're a 5-minute drive from there, sort of North Reddish area. Yeah, Bellevue.
David Resell says he used to be a chef at the dog track.
Right.
As in the Bellevue dog track. What a small world, if so. Laura says, question, Chris, do you do Amazon or have you thought about it?
Yeah, I did Amazon already, Laura. Been there, done that, and I don't really want to go back because let me just tell you this about Amazon. If you think eBay are bad, then you don't know nothing. You've never seen anything like it. Amazon are shocking. There is zero customer service. I mean, people complain about eBay's customer service. eBay are amazing at customer service compared to Amazon. But they take about, if you're doing Amazon FBA, so fulfilled by Amazon, where you send your stuff in, they deal with it. There's about 5 different fees involved in that. And they take a lot. They take about 40% of your money out of that. And again, you think eBay take a lot, Amazon take a lot. But there is reasons to do Amazon. So if you've got like a white label product, or you can deal in multiple quantities of the same item and you've got a good selling item, then it's worth it. But you've really got to nail the right kind of product, I think, in my opinion. There'll be people that don't agree with me, that's for sure. But my opinion of Amazon is pretty low.
I will just say to, I think it was Mondo who said, yes, my neck is feeling better than last week. So thank you very much for that. Sorry, I do apologise last week's fault that I literally just walked out and didn't come back.
Yeah, she was not feeling so well. Question from Soul Steps. Guys, I know you got a big bundle of cycling jerseys. I've got an offer. All Italian ones, are they selling well? The cycling jerseys are funny because it can vary greatly as to whether they sell or not. Visually, it depends on what visually they look like. If they're visually appealing, it depends on the brand, of course, and the condition. There's so many factors with them that you could get anything from £10 to £60, £70 for a cycling jersey. So it's very difficult to tell you, Soul Steps, without having seen what bundle you're talking about. If you do buy them cheap so that you've not got much money in them. That's what I would sort of suggest. Don't spend a lot per item. You know, not more than a couple of pounds. If you've only got a couple of pounds per item in them, then you should probably do okay. I tend to avoid plain ones. So if it's just like a red cycling jersey or a black cycling jersey with not much going on, I tend to avoid those. They seem to be less popular than brightly coloured, lots of logos and stuff. Just as a general rule, I wouldn't say 100%, but there you go. But it's very hard without me seeing them to tell you.
Looks like a few people have been having rubbish sale days. James Tonks says $9.99 beats his day. That don't sound good. Catan says he's only sold a GSP Snow White VHS today.
Wow. Yeah, I've not done much. I've only done a couple of sales, not a lot. Been quiet today.
Left-handed said he much preferred the Speedway at Bellevue. Did we ever do the Speedway? We could hear it.
Yeah.
It was so loud that when
sometimes.
we could hear that. But I don't think we ever did we? We did monster trucks there. Like the Derby. What was that called? The banger thing where they crashed. That was good.
Wet Beaver said they moved to managed payments and got shut down. Yeah, I think a few people have had that issue. I think it's to do with like having the right identification for your accounts or something.
Yeah.
I think a few people have found
Ray's
that.
Mentioned up here, he said he's already had his suspension 5 days and survived it. They just wanted a passport check.
Oh, it's just crazy that you have to go 5 days for that. Why can't they keep your account running while they do it? Why do they need to close it?
Mondo says, what is Chris's low-calorie drink of choice tonight?
It's a Vimto tropical thing.
Yeah, it's no added sugar, this one.
But there's literally about 10 calories in it.
Chop Chop says he put too many items on Facebook and they blocked the account until
I've seen
he gave a code.
I've seen that a few times.
Because he's new.
Let's see what else. Mondo says, bought a DS game off eBay, off an eBay game trader, and shocked to receive it in a post office problem bag, stolen game but case. There, sent poorly in a brown envelope, refund. I'm not sure about that. I need to probably read that back. Stolen game, but case there, sent poorly in. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. Sorry to hear that, Mondo.
Bailey's mentioned, he said, Facebook Marketplace in America is looking like it's going to give eBay a run for its money. Hairy Tornado did a video about it today, hopefully bringing it over here soon. Have you seen anything about that?
No, I mean, I know Facebook keeps saying to us that they're going, that they keep wanting us to open their shops, but they make it so complicated to open a shop on Facebook. It's really hard to do.
It'd be interesting to see what his video was, then to see what it is that they're doing in America.
Yeah. Question: Nintendo Wii parts and spares are good for reselling. I think they do quite well, but you've got to bear in mind, Sheriff, that they're fairly low value, aren't they? I mean, I assume you're talking about sort of compartment covers and things like that and parts, you know. But I would think I don't know what the margins are like on them, but I think people always want parts, don't they? Have a look at the solds of the items that you're thinking of selling, and just see what they're selling for, and then have a look at the buy price that you're buying them for, and just see if you think that you can compete. I would imagine that there's quite a lot of competition. That's probably the problem, Sheriff. You know, you might have a lot of competition there.
Philip Lee said he's made 50p.
Made 50. Wow, 50p. You can retire, Philip. You'll be able to retire soon. Rob's super chatted us. Thank you, Rob. He does this every week. This is like Rob's $2 super chat every single week. So thank you, appreciate it.
Going in our retirement fund. Thanks.
Yeah, we're going to save these $2 up. We're going to buy something special soon. Any business changes due to Brexit? Too early to tell. I think it is a little bit too early to tell, Rob. I guess the main thing that we're seeing at the moment with regards Brexit is that anyone wanting to buy from us from like the European Union, it looks like they're being charged like an extra 20% VAT and stuff like that. They're getting charged more to buy from us. I'm not 100% sure if that charge applies when it's a GSP item, whether they include it in the price or not. I'm not sure on that, but at the moment I'm not seeing a massive difference. I sell via GSP, so I'm still getting GSP sales most days. You know, probably 1 in 10 sales is GSP, so I'm not seeing massive differences at the moment. But thanks for asking the question, Rob, and thank you for the super chat.
Green Bear says he's not listed for a week and his sales have been normal, 5 to 6 a day going out.
You're lucky to keep normal if you've not listed. We've been selling similar, like ending old or anything like that. Because I tend to, if I have a day when I'm not listing, I tend to hold some old ones and just relist those just so that there's activity on the account.
Greg says, evening, cheers for the Xbox AV cables arrived. I'll drop some feedback on eBay.
Thank you, Greg. Appreciate that. And thank you for the purchase, the message, and your support. Appreciate it.
Tax Shack Tom has joined us.
Hi, Tax Shack. Not seeing you much on the old YouTube lately, Tom. What's going on? You okay? Or just having a rest?
It's the first time I've seen you in the chat for a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe just getting on with business, isn't he? Getting on with work. Why not? Mondo says, are you worried about tax on YouTube declaring profits? Super chats. And this tax for YouTubers outside of the USA. If you do, you have to fill in a form. You have to fill in a tax form, a USA tax form. If you do it correctly, we shouldn't be paying any more than what we pay now, because the USA and the UK and Canada, and so the USA and the UK and the USA and Canada have a trade agreement. So if you fill that form in correctly, in theory, we shouldn't be paying any more taxes on our YouTube income, thankfully. Now, if there's any YouTubers watching, if you don't fill that form in, you are going to have your either 24% to 30%, you are going to have withheld on all your YouTube earnings. So I would urge you, if you're a YouTuber, and even if you have any viewers in the USA, you know, go and get that tax form done. There's a really good video that tells you how to do it. Shouldn't affect us though, fingers crossed.
We have Amy Frith, who says, newbie here. Hi
Amy.
Everyone. Hello.
Okay?
Thanks for joining us, and thank you for popping in and saying hello in the chat.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming along.
Tax Shack says, picked up a printer for free, then sold it and bought a new printer and made 50 quid.
Oh, nice.
Nothing better than a flip from a freebie, is there?
T-Cake said, just sold a sewing machine for 180. Buyer said, don't want the machine, just the case. I can keep the machine and relist. Wow.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I love that saying.
Nice.
Me.
Very nice indeed. There's a lot of chit chat, isn't there? I'm trying to keep up with people before I'm going to do shout outs in a minute. So
Ashley says it's the worst week on eBay in 10 years. She's had 4 no sale days in 7 days.
Who's that?
Ashley Martin.
Oh, God.
4 no sales days.
That's not good. Keep your head up and just keep going. Keep going. It'll turn round.
Bailey says his GSP sales have dropped to around 80%.
Steve-O Brano says GSP have started combining postage costs, which never used to be the case. I got a 7-item order. They do, Steve-O. If somebody, say somebody wants to buy like 7 items from you, if they put them all in the cart and pay for them in one go, GSP will put them into one order and you can ship them in one parcel. And they'll just give you one reference number. If they do it separately, you can't do it then. You're goosed. But they've done it for a little while. Maybe it's fairly recent, but I've had a few where people have bought 2 or 3 items as long as they pay for them together at the same time. Oh, Tax Chat has put a video up recently. Night's Life is in as well. Hi, Richard. No is the answer to that, Ray. But I do only have 1 item listed, so the chances for me are fairly slim.
Greg said before, I want to buy something from a company in Ireland, but can't because HMRC have a backlog in paperwork until the end of April. The company submitted the forms a few months back.
How strange.
I wonder if all the staff are working from home.
Catan's just mentioned about the Chupa Chups crew. Just hold that thought, Catan. It's on my list. I'll talk about it in a minute. Well spotted, though. Well spotted.
Stu
I like a dedicated member.
Us.
Hi, Stu. Hope
I'm
you're doing
here
well.
for the serious reselling chat. You've joined the wrong group.
No, we've been very serious so far, haven't we?
Oh God, I'm almost Uma blocking tonight.
Oh,
Shabba.
Don't block Shabba. Shabba's one of our best people.
I'm sorry. It's my fat sausage fingers.
Tori had a £60 return on Friday, so sales is
Fat pants.
Yeah. Oh, it's horrible, isn't it? Because you genuinely feel like when you get a return, you really do feel like your account's affected. It shouldn't be that way, really. It shouldn't be that way. They'll never admit to it. Right, I've hit the bottom. I've hit rock bottom. So that means that I can do some shout outs, and you just keep your little eye on what's going on in the chit chat. So here we go.
Shout outs.
Okay, so I've got a couple of shout outs to do. Firstly, just a very general one, because remember last week when I did the gaming haul video, and then I did doing a research for the gaming haul live. It really generated quite a lot of interest. So I sold quite a few items without them even hitting eBay or any other platform, Facebook and that. So I've sold quite a bit. I would guess that I almost got all my money back just through private sales on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, just with people messaging me. So thank you to absolutely everybody who supported me with that and picked up some nice gaming gear. So thank you all. Appreciate it a lot. And they've all got their stuff, hopefully, and are enjoying it. Now, if you saw movie chats, you'll have seen that I did give a shout out to Steve and Lana on movie chats on Thursday. But they sent me something in the post, didn't they? They sent a tyre. A car tyre. A proper car tyre. In the post. It was heavy.
You should have seen him when he unboxed it. I'm pretty sure he thought it was going to explode if he took it out, because he was well confused. He was like, why have I got a tyre?
I know. Well, I was looking on the front of the box. I'm thinking, this must have come to the wrong address. Somebody's ordered a new tyre, you know. So anyway, what it was a bit of a joke. Yeah, it was a joke because I've been talking about the film Rubber, which is about a killer tyre. I mean, it's the best killer tyre horror film that you'll ever see. It's definitely the best one.
I'm not even commenting.
So yeah, if you've never seen the film Rubber, Google it. Go watch it. A killer tyre. I mean, it don't get any better than that, does it? So as a joke, they sent me a real tyre, as in like a prop from the film. Plus, they did send me a couple of DVDs as well, and some Post-it notes and stuff, which have come in very handy. So thank you, guys. Thanks for the tyre. Also, a shout out to Jake. Now, this is what Kitan was talking about. Jake ordered 2 Chupa Chups caps. Jake ordered 2 of these beauties. One of them he wanted signing, and one of them he wanted not signing so that he could wear it. And Jake was the last member of the Chupa Chups crew. So, thank you, Jake. But thank you to all of you guys who have supported this Chupa Chups movement, if we can call it that. I've sold 79 of these caps, because this is the last one. I've decided to keep one, obviously, because we're the head of the crew.
You're the captain of the crew,
captain,
are you?
Yeah, crew captain.
Car boot Chris, the captain of the
Chupa Chups crew.
The Chupa Chups.
Bloody hell. Yeah, that's a mouthful, isn't it? So, yeah, that's it. The Chupa Chups crew membership is officially closed. Everyone who's in it, thank you very much for supporting us.
You're all special.
Yeah, very special. Just like me. Welcome to my crew.
We now need to find somewhere else, don't we?
Yeah.
Somewhere else to annoy people with.
Yeah. So I don't know if we can mark the occasion with anything, but everyone who's sort of ever supported the Chupa Chups crew and helped us with it, thank you. We literally made no money out of this. Don't think we really made any money out of it. This is just for fun.
But we've got our own gang. That's priceless.
Yeah, exactly. Who else can say that they've got a Chupa Chups gang?
Exactly.
Crew? Gang is very aggressive. It's a crew.
Trust me, they can be aggressive when they want to be. The amount of times that people have threatened to send the CCC crew round.
So this is it. The CCC membership is officially closed. Bang.
I'm liking Oliver Ian says Belle loves her new tyre. Goat Jess says the ending was a little...
She's been trying to lose a tyre for weeks, haven't you? And you gained one.
Yeah. Goat Jess says the ending was a bit flat.
Very good, Gary.
Tori says, Annabelle, your face in the background. Yeah, because that film, I will never get that 2 hours or whatever it was of my life back. It was awful. Steve Jackson says, you're welcome. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah.
Not that I want to seem ungrateful or anything, but thanks. Huskies says that joke will never tire. Oh, they love it, don't they? They're all on the ball with these.
Tiring indeed, Dave says.
Chop Chop says that was a good year when they made the Killer Tire horror film.
Tori, yes, I think we can call it a movement. I think it is a movement, isn't it?
It is. It is.
So tired, LGG. Come on, everyone, get a grip.
Greg says, I'm tired of these rubbish films.
Yeah, maybe that's what we need to do. Once lockdown is finished, we all need to we need to have a Chupa Chups crew get together. And we'll all turn up at the pub. We're wearing one of these.
We will look like a specialist group, won't we?
Yes. So no meeting at Church Car Boot.
We're all coming to Devon.
T-Cake says he's got one and somebody's written on it, so it's worthless now.
Oh, that's a
bloody
shame.
Cheek of it.
That's
bloody cheek.
Shame.
Oliver Ian, we are special. He only has another 80 sets of lingerie for the next crew.
Yeah.
May need more than one coach, Pete. Hi, Peter. Yeah.
Husky says I would say some more jokes, but I don't want to tread on anyone's toes.
Oh, for fuck's sake, stop it now.
God, we have a bunch of comedians in our chat. It's great. Steve-O said, be great to meet up with all the caps on. We'd get some crazy looks. Could you imagine that? Like a busload of people just swanning, like showing up and walking around with them caps on.
We'd need a special minibus. And Stu says that everyone would be wondering where the Sunshine bus was parked. Really good jokes, apparently. Ashley says, to celebrate 4 no sales days, I've placed an order for 100 NFL NBA jerseys. Oh, nice. I hope you get some good ones.
Chris is going to be well jealous if you do.
Anyway, so that's the shout outs for this week. Appreciate everybody, of course. I might have missed some other shout outs, but if I think of it, we'll do it next time. Something I just wanted to mention.
What's the thing with the sausages? Why is the sausage comments?
Oh, don't even go there.
Why am I always behind on stuff like this? Because I've noticed there was a few other sausage comments, and now Shabba's saying I'll bring the sausages.
It was on a movie chats. Somebody said, "Can you think?" It was Steve, I think, said, "Can you replace a word in a movie title with the word sausage to make it sound better or something?"
Okay.
Right, now then, another thing I wanted to mention was, do you remember the Quidco video I did about if you join Quidco and you can get cash back on your purchases, and it is genuinely free money. Seriously, God, it's free money. Quite a few of you signed up to Quidco and used the code, which is great. Thank you, because then we both get cash out of it for free. But I was just going to remind you all, don't forget to use it, because especially if you use Hermes, because you get 6% back on Hermes at the moment. If you're a new customer to Hermes, you can get 30% back on your next purchase. So if you've got a big postal order to do, say you've got like 100 quid's worth of post, you could get 30 quid back on cash back. But I was just thinking before, because I went on to Quidco and I thought, I wonder how everyone's getting on who joined up to Quidco. Because I've earned about 50 quid this month just through my Hermes cashback over the last 6 weeks or so, something like that. I was going to share my screen and just show you, just as a reminder, that if you did sign up, don't forget to use it. And don't just use it for My Hermes. Use it for any purchase online, because it's free money, for God's sake. Just share the screen and I'll just show you something.
While you're sharing screen, can we give a shout out? James says, Sarah says hello. She's had a really bad reaction to the vaccine. They're having to call an ambulance.
Oh, bloody hell.
But she's slowly getting better. So send her our love.
Yeah. Oh, you're feeling better.
Yeah. Tell her that hope that she feels better soon.
Mm.
She ain't having a second one now.
Oh, crikey. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon. Right. So once you've signed up for Quidco, right, let me just hover over here. These are my earnings, recent earnings. So activity, £49.19 is what's been tracked recently. That's free money. That is simply because before I go and make a purchase online, I just go through Quidco and I click their link and you get the cash back. And at the moment, I've got 103 quid waiting to be withdrawn. Free money. And in total, over the last few years I've been on Quidco, I've earned £2,425. So if you're not on Quidco, go and join it. If you want to use my link, we both get extra money. I think I get 25 quid, you get a fiver. I know that sounds a bit imbalanced, but I don't set that. That's just the way it is. But what you can do is once you've joined, if you've got a family member who you want to refer to join, you'll get 25 quid and they'll get a fiver.
Nathan said they decline the cashback if voucher codes are used on Hermes. Tried it.
Yeah. Don't use a voucher code at the same time as cashback. But at the moment, this is your Hermes page. 30% for a new customer, but for most of us, it's going to be 6%. And that's still a good amount because that adds up. So if I do it 3 times a week and each time I'm getting like 5 or 6%, it soon adds up. You do the maths, sort of £1 or £2 each time. And, you know, you can be £30, £40 a month back. So anyway, that's it. If you do want to join Quidco, there's a link in the description. If you have joined already, don't forget to use it. Don't forget.
William James says he uses the top cashback. There is a number of them, isn't there?
Yeah, there's top cashback. There's, I think, cashback something or other. I can't remember. But they generally all have the same percentages on the website. So it doesn't really matter if you want to use top cashback.
Stu Mandry said you wouldn't feel so bad about your parcel ending up on someone's conservatory roof if you knew you were getting 30% cashback. And James says, do you have to tell HMRC about Quidco?
I suppose you could do. I don't even know which account mine goes into.
I was going to say, so that answer from Chris would be he hasn't.
Well, the thing is, it's a problem because I use it I actually probably use it just as much for personal purchases as for business. So it's very hard to separate the two. I don't know, actually. I don't know the answer to that. I guess you probably should. But it's hard to separate it, that's for sure.
Catan says he'll sign up using the referral.
Yeah, there's a link in the description. But if you do sign up, don't forget to use it.
Bailey says top cashback. That's the other one.
Yeah,
it's also a good one.
Yeah, I've used them in the past, but I just seem to gravitate towards Quidco just because I don't know whether they're a little bit. They seem to be a little bit more reliable on tracking the cashback. But
Tap Peddler uses the top cashback one as well.
Yeah, they're both pretty much exactly the same. Anyway, I just wanted to remind you guys because a lot of you signed up using that link that I put in. And I can see when someone's signed up and I can see what their progress is on a little circle-y thing, like a little ring. And it tells me how much cashback they've earned. As a lot of people haven't earned any yet. And I was just wondering, are you forgetting to use it? Just use it.
Mr. Sprout says he keeps forgetting to use it. And TK says, is Quidco a Chrome plugin?
No, you just go to the website. It's not a plugin. Anyway. So that was that job done. We're going to do a sales update next. We're going to get back to some proper reselling, serious reselling content. I've lost my thing.
Nathan Power says Uni Days is the best discount for Hermes at 20% off if you've got a student email address.
I'll tell you what, that's good. If you've got you can get 20% off. That's cracking. Okay.
These are a few of my favourite things. These are a few of my favourite things. Making me remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so much.
So I'm going to do a sales update for you. I need to share the screen again. Why is it? Oh, it's already there. There it is. Okay. So I've picked out 10 recent sales. Just random, really. Nothing particularly, sort of no rhyme or reason behind it. And I'm just going to share that information with you. Now, there's a few on here from the recent gaming bundle, so I thought I'd throw a few of those on to show you what I've got for some bits and bobs. First one is this PSP bundle. It came with the silver PSP console charger, and I think there's 7 games, and the memory card. Now, the PSP itself was marked. It wasn't perfect in any way. It was marked, it was scuffed, it was in used condition. You can probably see better on the back one, but I can't see it now, it's not there. So anyway, I put it up for £69.99. I had a couple of offers straight away, some low ballers. Someone offered me 25 quid, which I refused. But then I had an offer of £59, so I took it. That's what's that, 6-7% reduction. So I took that plus postage of £5.99, and this one's going out the door. It's very, very difficult to tell you what I paid for this. It was part of that massive bundle I got, so I can't really put a price on it, but I know I've made profit on it. Oh, you remember this t-shirt? Do you remember that Mr. Diggs was interested in this t-shirt? Because it was kind of like a $100 bill t-shirt, gangster type thing. You'd look great in this, Mr. Diggs. But I'm sorry, Adrian, this is now sold, so you're out of luck on this. It went for £19.99. I think the cost price was somewhere around £3 probably. I also sold this Chicken Run toy plush. He had like a hard plastic head, and if you put your hand up its arse,
I was going to say, is this the puppet thing with the handle? I put off listing that for ages.
You did.
Because I had no idea where to start with.
There was nothing. There was nothing like it.
Nothing to compare it with.
So it sold for £24.99 on an offer. But yeah, it was quite a nice little item. Very unusual. Hand up its arse, and it moved its mouth.
Bit like you. Village Restoration says hello.
Hello. Welcome. This was a really nice, very, very cool sort of retro tracky top, a Vespa tracky top. I had quite a bit of interest in this. I had people contacting me asking if I would ship it into various parts of the world. And in the end, someone just bought it. They gave me an offer of £29.99. And I think it's going to Germany, I think, via GSP. Cost price on this was about £5, so it sold for £30.
Wet Beaver says he likes the SEAL team shirt you had. I don't know what that is.
A SEAL team shirt. I'm not sure on that one. Can't remember. Remember when I was doing the games bundle, there was this faulty PS2, a pink one. Well, I decided to list it for 25 quid, and someone offered 20, so I took it. So it's not too bad at all. There's a lot of gaming stuff. Now, this was a DS Lite. Decent condition. The screen was excellent. You can pretty much see there the screens were really good, and it came with brain training, and so that one went for £29.99 plus postage. And this was an unusual t-shirt, wasn't it, dear? You listed this. Bang Tango.
Oh yeah.
Bang Tango Tour 2003.
This is the one where you queried my judgment.
I did, because Annabelle listed it at £69.99. So when I saw the draft, I'm like, are you sure that it's worth $69.99?
Are you sure now?
Are you sure? But it wasn't in great condition.
No.
It had little holes in it. It looked like it had been self-customized. So,
but they were good conditioned ones, and they were up for like 150 plus, which is why I still aimed high for a faulty one.
So yeah, she aimed high at $69.99. I did get an offer of $45, so I decided to take it.
Bird in hand.
Bird in the hand. That's what we always say. Cost price was only about £3, £2, £3.
Tracy's Den has joined us.
Hi, Tracy's Den.
And Wet Beaver said Rick and Morty.
Oh, yes, I know which one you mean now. Yeah. This was a nice sale out of that. Out of the gaming bundle. It was a Nintendo 2DS XL with a little plastic case, charger and memory card, but the screen on this was absolutely mint, and somebody recognized that because they messaged me and said that they'd been looking for one with a mint screen for ages, and so they were just willing to pay the full price. This did not go on an offer. It went for $129.99, which I was really chuffed about because I kind of went a little bit high on it because the screen was in such good condition. So I was really, really happy with that sale.
People are saying I should get a pay rise for doing so well with your listings. Even though James has said, how many listings am I on this month? Don't ask. Don't ask.
I think it's about 12. She's well behind.
Excuse me. I'm on 15.
15. She's on 15 this month.
Out of 100.
The date is the 15th, and she's barely been in work all month either.
I've only been off for the last few days.
It's all right. Right. Remember, what else? What was remember the mystery box with all the pop culture stuff and the t-shirts that pretty much went viral and about 500 people bought it? Well, this was in the box, remember? And I was initially going to keep it, but then I thought, you know what, I'm probably not going to wear it that much. So I decided just to flog it, and it went for £23 plus postage of £4. So nice little sale.
Lana says, have you broke even on the gaming bundle now, Chris?
I'm into profit on that, and I've still got loads of stuff left. Loads of stuff. I've listed almost all the magazines, but I've just got a few left to do. And the last item I'm going to share with you is from the USA Sports Jersey bundle that I did a video on recently as well. And this one went for 30 quid. It's the Michigan Wolverines. Yeah, there's a flat lay that I did of it because I was cross-listing it on Depop, so I needed to do a flat lay. And it actually they look quite good as flat lays, actually, don't they? When you take away the background, it probably gives you a better view of the item than what it does on a mannequin.
Especially your mannequin, it's dangerous.
No, yeah, it falls off and whatnot.
It attacks you.
Yeah, there you go. There's the back, Wolverines. So yeah, that went for 30 quid. Cost price was about £5.50, I think it was. So that's it. There's your sales update for this week.
James says, Chris, you need a whip. How do you know we haven't already got one? Oliverine says you don't need any more jumpers, Chris. I can tell you he doesn't need any more jumpers.
I've got my high-tech one, that's all I need.
Just because he wears the same ones over and over again, he does have a wardrobe full of them. And Joanne says, if I don't get a pay rise, I should give you a smack with a frying pan.
Oh, nice. Thanks for that.
Told you they could be violent when they wanted to be.
Oh, they are, aren't
they? Carl Obi has joined us.
Hi, Carl. Tax Shack says, I think the flat lay looks better and it's quicker. Is it quicker? It's probably about the same amount of time. It may be slightly quicker. I'm so used to putting stuff on a mannequin that I don't really notice, and I get almost all my photos done on the mannequin. The only one that gets done on the table is the collar, you know, the labels. So in that respect, it's quite easy on the mannequin because I can get literally all my photos on there. But I'm quite liking the flat lays. I'm going to do more of them, I think.
Apparently the goat played for the Wolverines. Don't know who the goat is.
Me neither. It's not Sean Goater, I know that much.
James says if you did have a whip, I'd have done more than 15 listings. Trust me, I'd have done less than 15 listings and Chris would be bruised.
That is the difference, Carl. He's got a good point there, is when you do a flat lay, you've got to make sure it's not creased to buggery. Whereas, as you've seen when I've done my listings on a mannequin, you can pull it tight around the back and get rid of the creases by pegging it. Now, you know what we were saying about pegging? Make sure you peg it correctly.
Are you being corrected on your pronunciation?
I prefer Michigan. Rob, I'm just going to say Michigan just to piss you off.
Wind him up. Bailey says, do you use eBay Remover or Photo Room? Well,
it's funny, you know, because when I've been doing the flat lays, Bailey, the eBay Remover has been absolutely spot on. It depends on the contrast between the colour of your carpet and the item, obviously, but it's been really good, and I've not needed to use an outside app on pretty much all my recent flat lays.
Apparently the goat is Tom Brady.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm not that well up on it, to be honest. I actually couldn't really name an American footballer, to be fair. John Madden.
Goat Jazz says, yeah, I didn't play for them. We've got somebody called Kaur, K-A-U-R, has joined us. Hello. If you're a newbie, thanks for joining us. If you're not a newbie, thanks for rejoining us. Do you like that?
What did you say? Sorry, I was reading something. Pit Dog got my attention by saying, I heard Chris likes a bit of pegging.
Ooh, why is there another meaning for that?
Oh, she's lived a sheltered life.
So yeah, let's not go there. Let's not go there. I have lived a sheltered life.
Who were you saying was new? Car. Oh no, we've had Core before because you didn't know how to pronounce his name.
And that's why I said, if you're a newbie, thanks for joining, and if you're not, thanks for rejoining.
Okay.
See, covered all bases there. Brum Reseller has joined us. Late March.
Hi, John. Question: anyone getting anywhere with Side? I've not ordered from them for a long time. Beaver, no, not ordered from them for a long time.
Bailey, whips and pegging. I thought this was a serious chat. Told you, it's never going to happen. What Beaver says? Question. Oh, we've just done that. Duh.
Z's just got back from a dog walk. Oh, we're good, Z. I hope you had a nice walk. Quite a nice evening, isn't it? Well, it is here anyway.
Cherie says, can you speak English with a French accent a little bit? I can't do any accents.
Go on, try it.
I seriously can't do any accents. I can't.
Just try and see what happens.
I can barely speak English.
Just try. Try it, right, French accent. Go.
I don't even know how to do one.
Think of hello.
My brain doesn't do accents.
Just try it. Don't think about it. Just try it.
No, I can't think of anything.
Useless.
I know. I can't do accents. I'm sorry. I'm really bad.
I'll do one. I'll do one. What's that? What was that thing he said?
You do a French accent.
Okay.
I shall tell you only once.
There you go. There you go. That's it. I will say, when the seagulls follow the trailer, it is because they think that the fish is going to be thrown into the sea. Does anyone know what I'm going on about? It's a very famous quote from a complete nut job.
Oh, God. I can't even see now. Tax Shack's leaving us. He says he's got to go. Thanks for joining us.
I'll see you later. Oliver Ian said, Belle, you butchered it.
Bailey says if Belle has to do French, Chris should do German. Can you do German? Terrible Mancunian accent. I told you. I can't even speak English.
Sounds English, Chris. Eric Cantona. Well done, Z. First one in. Give him a prize. There you go. Amazing.
Mine sounded German.
Leon. No, it's not Leon. It's Eric Cantona. When he went crazy and kung fu kicked a fan. That was his response in the press conference afterwards.
How do you know it word for word?
Because it was mental.
Sherry said, excellent French accent, Cantona.
Ah, thank you, Sheriff.
Shabba says it's a poor rendition. I'm sorry. The French person said it was good, so it's good.
I'll take it. I'll take it. The French sheriff understood it, and that's all we need to know.
I did French from year 6 primary school till year 11 secondary school, and I can still barely speak French. That is how bad I am with languages. I am shocking. Here's
some of the stuff I remember from French. This chat's gone way off, hasn't it? But just for the sheriff and Joe as well.
Come on, to Tapel.
What?
Come on, to Tapel. Answer me.
Je m'appelle Chris.
Woohoo! That is our level of French.
Où est le syndicat d'initiative?
What?
Someone answer that.
I know who a beat to.
Où est le syndicat d'initiative? See if the sheriff or Joe knows that one.
Joanne Noble says, me too, Belle, and I live here. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Au contraire. Long story short says, please do your best American accent.
Oh no. Why are we on accents? We can't do accents.
Go on, do American. No, you're the good one at it.
I need to see if the sheriff understood me.
Queenie Conquest says post office. Carlo B says Wednesday.
No. Où est le syndicat d'initiative? That's what I picked up. That's what I took away.
Brum says J'habite à la montage, aka I live in the mountains. Yeah, mine used to be Où habite and Uber was J'habite Millbrook en Angleterre.
Right.
Speak some Spanish. Yeah, you can do some Spanish, can't you?
I can do a little bit of Spanish.
Ask for a carrier bag. I love that.
Una bolsa, por favor.
Go on, do your American one then.
Well, Rob has sent us another $2 to go in the kitty, so thank you, Rob. Please do your best American accent. Which state do you want? Because they're all different. American accents. Go on, you go first. I can't think of.
Cherie says, where is the initiative syndicate? That is what you just said in French. Was that what you were planning on saying?
Le syndicat d'initiative, isn't that? I'm sure it's the Tourist Information Centre. Where is the Tourist Information Centre?
He said, where is the initiative syndicate?
There you go then. No wonder I didn't pass. Right, come on. American accent. Oh no. This that's so hard. Hey guys, how are you doing in the UK?
Your French was better.
Hey guys, when you come into the USA,
do you like Texas? Something?
Texas. I can't do it. There's only one American accent as far as I can think of. We gotta go round up some cowboys.
Why are you rounding up cowboys? Dave Repairs us super chat. He said your best Marty McFly quote.
Who said this? What?
Dave Repairs.
Oh God. Why is everyone doing this to us?
Who started this? Sharif started this.
Best Marty McFly quote. Oh my god. It's got to be something with the word biff in it, right? What about? Ah, you're stressing me out.
That's because you're making him think. Come on, you want a timer here?
Oh, it's hard. I can't think of any words now. I'm trying to think of the situations.
You've watched it so many times, you should know it word for word.
Hey, Doc. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back from the future. Was that the Doc?
No, that was Singer. That was awful. You tend to do Doc quotes rather than Marty.
Do I?
Because your favourite one to say is roads. Where we're going, we don't need no roads.
You don't have the word no in it.
Well, whatever.
You've put an extra word in there. Thanks, Dave. Thanks for the £2 for embarrassing us.
TD says, Chris, can we hear your Turkmenistan accent?
No, because it will end up sounding racist.
Oh, Steve Branner said he was in Millbrook recently. We had a walk up to the old quarry there. That's where I grew up, Millbrook. It's where I was.
People are getting us to say stuff now that is probably going to sound really
in American,
bad.
And it sounds like Space Girls in Scottish. Oh, do you remember
Spice
that?
Girls.
Do you remember that one where it says, "Can you say bacon?" without it sounded like bacon in Jamaican?
Beer can.
Beer can.
Pass me some beer can. Yes, Stu, yes. I don't even know why.
I nearly said that's very gay, but I didn't.
I don't even, just Round Up and Cowboys just came into my mind.
Space Ghetto is American. In American. I can't do American, so you'd have to do it. Say Space Ghetto.
No, because it's going to be embarrassing, isn't it, for me?
That's why I'm enjoying it.
Space Ghetto. That doesn't work.
What's it supposed to be? Spice Girls in Scottish.
No, it don't work. It's Sheriff's fault, isn't it?
Steve says I had all the band on the bus saying Space Ghetto in an American accent. You need to do the beer can one next time. It's all Sharif's fault. It is. Somebody pay him to stop.
Dave's.
Nobody calls me yellow.
Wait a minute. Martin McFly, wait a minute, Doc. I'm telling you that. Yeah. Time machine or a door? Yeah. That's it. See, I can't think of it on the spot. It's hard. Oh, what's this?
Best Transformers or RoboCop quote. Go for it.
You have 10 seconds to comply.
Do your head thing.
No, it's not. That's not RoboCop that says that. That's the big fuck off thing.
Oh yeah,
that,
language.
That comes into the office and shoots them all up. Transformers, robots in disguise.
That's just a theme tune. That's not a quote.
Well, he probably says it at some point.
Oh.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks for the £2.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
That's good, yeah.
Can you fly, Bobby?
This is highly embarrassing now. Can we stop and move on?
Thanks, Sherry, for the entertainment.
Yeah.
You've turned our serious
and we just made £10
chat
out of it.
Go right downhill.
I've lost all my dignity, but I have made a tenner. So
it's amazing what you'll do for money.
I know.
Oh, that was fun.
Anyway, listen, this is what I wanted to ask you. Not a robot accent.
I'll buy that for $1.
This is what I wanted to ask you. Now, there's been a lot of talk lately about eBay and how people's accounts are being closed down or suspended or whatnot, restricted. So what would you do? Have any of you experienced that, i.e. a restriction on your account or a closure of your account and you've had to jump through hoops to get it back open again? I'd be interested to hear if any of you have been in that situation. And what would you do if that came up? Because for a lot of us, eBay is our main source of income. So to have it completely cut off, like some people have, is a real worry that they can just do that at the drop of a hat without any explanation, without giving you a chance to respond. So I'm just interested to hear sort of what your opinions are. From my point of view, I'm trying to explore other platforms and have options elsewhere just in case the worst were to happen. So platforms like Etsy and Depop, and hopefully in the future Facebook will do better. So the obvious answer is to keep your options open and work on other platforms.
He's getting a paper round an option, because that's what Chop Shop said he'd do.
Oh, I get a paper round, yeah. Roll back the years. So yeah, I'm just interested to hear what your thoughts are on it, people.
Gary Pierce says, Colette says hi, Chris.
Hi, Gary. Hi, Colette. Sorry.
Yeah. Ray says, you've just made more money in super chats than I've made on eBay all day.
Ah, sorry about that. Well, at least you had a laugh.
James says, we all know Chris's favourite movie, but what's Belle's? I get stuck with this because I like loads of films. I don't particularly have a favourite.
Yes, you do.
I like 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah, 10 Things I Hate About You.
10 Things I Hate About You is one of my favourite films to watch. But
Dave says it's awful what's happening with eBay account issues that keep reading it. You know what? I've never seen so many as there is now of people reporting that they've had their accounts closed, they've had restrictions, and they're struggling to get their accounts back. And to all intents and purposes, the problem is we don't know everyone's business, behind the scenes. We don't know if they've done something wrong or they've done, or they've listed something they shouldn't. We don't know that for sure. But there's definitely seems to be a lot of people who are having these kind of problems with no real reason why. And to cut off, I don't understand when eBay decide to do this. And maybe, it's absolutely fine if they were to say, we need some ID or we need to resolve the problem. But why don't they give you time to do it? Why do they have to shut your account down in order to do it? I don't see why. Why can't they say, we need it within 7 days? I think Nick said this the other day because they've had that issue. Why can't they give us time? Why don't they give us 24 hours or 7 days to provide the information? Or
why does it have to be a complete shutdown? Why can't it be, we're not going to let you list anymore, but you can still sell what's on there until it's resolved? There's many ways of getting around it without shutting you down.
But they shouldn't have to do anything, because if it's just a case of we want some ID to prove who you are or something, then why don't they just say you've got 7 days to provide it or we'll close your account?
Or just ask people for it before they open an account.
I just don't understand the logic. And I think a lot of it is automated systems, isn't it? I think it's automated systems without a thought behind it.
Village Restoration says Amazon, FBA, retail arbitrage, and part-time delivery driver.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like Amazon, but obviously if something happened to eBay, you might have to reconsider Amazon, but retail arbitrage.
And I mean, I've just restored your faith in Vinted, haven't I?
Yes. I mean, I bought some stuff off Vinted this weekend. I've
only
listed
because
some stuff.
I decided to find Vinted, which is not good because now I've just bought loads of stuff. But I bought a jumper off somebody, and it just so happened that the lady had a lot of other stuff, and Chris managed to do a deal, didn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah, restored your faith. Ray said he'd pimp out his wife.
I could do that too.
Excuse me.
You stopped laughing there, didn't you?
I was about to say, excuse me, I'm a dog with glasses. Who would want that?
I can't argue with that.
Mind you, I'm a dog that can talk with glasses, so... Pretty impressive.
Woof.
Sherry says, if eBay restricts my account, I will sell on Le Bon Coin, the good corner, the French eBay.
Oh, okay.
Le
Not
Bon
heard of it.
Coin.
Very good. Well, at least you've got an option there, haven't you?
Billy said, I smash it on Facebook Marketplace. The right items sell in minutes for me.
Good. That's good. What kind of stuff do you sell? Oh, is it the clue in the name, Village Restoration? So do you restore like furniture and stuff like that? That's the image that I've got. Is that right?
Stu said, personally, I tell eBay to cram it with walnuts and put everything onto Etsy and Facebook. Oh, that was very politely put. Kitan said, when I used to be at my mum's, I partnered up with a work colleague who ended up buying fake Burberry bags. The account got shut down and headed letter from Burberry to comply. I shit myself. Bet you did.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was down until I moved and nearly 10 years later.
Wow. Wow.
Steve says he's never had any trouble with his account. He'd try other platforms. He guesses it's always wise to have a backup of funds in case the worst happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Steve. I mean, I have a backup, but I think if something happened and it went on longer than, say, two or 3 months, then I would start to worry, but I wouldn't leave it that long to resolve it anyway. I would be on another platform straight away.
James says, can't see anyone bigger than eBay for small sellers. Facebook has potential if they get it correct. Not that much out there that has the same reach as eBay.
No.
Everybody should have a plan B.
Definitely.
It's John at YLM.
Yeah, I agree.
Facebook Marketplace is the one to watch.
The thing that I don't understand with eBay at the moment, and this chat really isn't, it's not about like having a go at eBay, because that's how I make, using eBay, working with eBay is how I make most of my income. So I don't want to bash eBay, but what I'm going to say is that I've forgotten what I was going to say.
Blame Sherry. It's his fault.
Oh no, that's what I was going to say. Is right. There's so many platforms coming up. They're all relatively small at the moment. So you've got Depop, Etsy, Facebook, Vinted, Gumtree, Spock. We've never had as many platforms as this ever, right? So, and Amazon as well, of course, Amazon. We've never had as many platforms as that. So what gets me is eBay should be thinking, eBay should be like worried at the moment. I would be worried if I was like eBay's CEO or whatever. I'd be thinking, we've got potential to lose some of our customers here. So why aren't they being more competitive? Why aren't they trying to keep hold of their share of the market instead of pushing people away? That's what I don't understand, because there's more options for us now. We've all got options to go elsewhere. We can go to Depop, we can go to Etsy, we've listed them all. We've all got options. So why aren't they trying to keep us rather than push us away? I don't understand the logic behind it.
Carl says, my friends just had a similar issue with Amazon, got restricted for 6 weeks and lost 40k in sales.
Wow.
Just due to the fact that one customer said they sell fake items, but they only sell their own brand.
It's just crazy.
Brum Reseller says he'd become a taxi driver, he can easily earn 1,000k a week under normal conditions.
What, like an Uber driver, John? Uber, that kind of thing.
I love reading there's no I in team, Hayden.
I'm going to run a shoplift store alongside my eBay. What's a shoplift store? I don't know what a shoplift store is. Is that where you go out and nick stuff and sell it?
Dave, the glasses don't put me off, Belle. Sent you a pic on face. Oh, I'll have to have a look.
Chop says, Dave. I opened an account on Vinted, still waiting to sell. Yeah, I've got an account too. Technically, it's not for business sellers, but there's a lot of business sellers on there. Trust me, I've been browsing.
I've only found it this week, and I decided to list some of my item, my clothes, and I've got a sale.
She sold something. I've not sold anything on there.
Yeah. But I have definitely bought more than I've sold.
Shopify, not shoplift. I was just thinking, is it a joke?
He's going to go out and rob a load of stuff.
I've had a Shopify before. When I first started sort of our Movie Fusion sort of business, before we hit eBay big time, I had a Shopify. It didn't really work for me, but I wouldn't say to people like, don't do it. I'm just saying that it actually costs a lot more than what you think to get your website up and running.
Carl says he makes more money on Done Deal than eBay, so he's slowly moving away from eBay.
Interesting. That was so profound. Oh God, yeah. So I have these things where I just completely forget. I got there in the end. Village Restoration, I buy console bundles and sell the games, accessories on eBay, but usually flip the console only back on Facebook.
So you couldn't have been further away.
No.
You could have tried.
I just thought, what's with Village Restoration?
Here we go.
Because that makes it sound like you're like restoring furniture and stuff.
Bounty Hunter says eBay Gum said on Nick and Andrea's show that they are investing a lot of money on the platform in the next few months.
I believe so, yeah. I have an account and I have one item listed. That's it.
But Beaver says we got opened again, but have been using Depop and specialty forums and groups for military uniform. A lot of people with vape products are getting shut down.
Chop says, I saw a man selling train tickets. He was doing very well. I need to get on that platform.
I love
shocking.
Chop.
Shocking.
He's on the ball all the time, without fail. Bailey, I remember Yahoo auctions back in the day. eBay wants to get rid of small sellers under 5 foot, says Joe.
Steve says eBay will be protecting. I get it, Steve. I get the whole protecting themselves thing, especially when it starts coming down to selling fake goods and stuff like that, counterfeit. Definitely, I agree with stuff like that. And not all. We don't know. Like when someone gets banned, we don't know what's behind it, do we? We only hear what people tell us. But I do think that they could apply some more common sense to a lot of them. I do think when it's a case of we need some ID or we need to clarify something, they don't need to shut you down to do stuff like that. They can give you a deadline. I think they could give you deadlines for things before they shut you down. That way, it gives you a chance to rectify things.
Andy GB says shoplift stores have a high return on investment.
Yeah, 100%, isn't it?
And then, Carl says 100% profit in a shoplift store. A long story short says the reason is because of self-motivated eBay executives. They get bonuses if they cut labour costs like customer service reps. They don't care about long term.
Well, it's going to end badly, isn't it? If they're not careful, it will end badly because we all, even like in America, like in the States, you have so many different options other than eBay. But obviously, eBay is the biggest, along with Amazon.
They've got the furthest to fall, then, haven't they? Wet Beaver says eBay is a very dangerous place. 70% of military is stolen mod property, and on the restricted
military Ministry of Defence.
Yeah, property, and on the restricted list. Well, we've seen, haven't we? Like police stuff as well, where you can kind of think to yourself, how are they selling that?
It took 10 years to get our Shopify turning over more than eBay. I can believe it, Tea Cakes. I can believe it. I dabbled in Shopify early days before I went big time on eBay, and very, very difficult to get any traction to a website without costing a lot of money.
Village Restoration says, I live in a village. It's hard to come up with a good username on all platforms, and this was available, but I do some restorations as part of the reselling.
Fair enough. TD said I'd set up a new account. It's not as easy as that, TD. If you have your account closed, it's all linked to your IP address, your home address. it's almost impossible to reset up, you know, because it's all linked to your IPs and stuff.
Buy, sell, trade, any train tickets for platform 9 3/4. Oh, I love platform 9 3/4. Ray says, I had to show my passport within 3 days or the account would be closed permanently.
Wow. Wow.
What if you haven't got a passport?
I know, yeah. What? Don't mess about.
Wet Beaver says there's a list of items that can be used in organised crime and terrorism. When the items are reported, they do nothing about it. But then they'll block you when you try to put a metal sign up.
No. I got a Vero for trying to put a metal explicit content sign on. Got a fucking Vero for it. I sell on eBay, Amazon, Shopify, and Depop, as I just don't know when one may go down, so the others will carry the weight. Yeah, good idea. Good idea.
DB's had a good thingy. He's had nearly £100 sales today.
So you've still got a couple of hours left to creep over the 100.
eBay are checking accounts when any red flags come up. It's just their silly robot system that gets it so wrong at times.
They need to fix it because they're going to drive people away.
Queen of Conquest Instagram can get you customers to your Shopify account. You can link them.
That's good. Yeah. Instagram's good at the moment just for getting private sales. I'm finding, and I mentioned it on last week's tips show, if you watched it. I was talking about Instagram and how it's doing quite well for me. When I post something, I very rarely post like something for sale X amount. That's not really how I find is best to use Instagram. I just find it best post what you're doing, post stuff that you're listing, and if someone's interested, they message you and you can get private sales out of it. It's very good.
Stu Mandry said some people don't have a passport or driving license, they're going to be buggered. It's true. Carl says he's going to send Damien an offer for 4p to get him over. Wet Beaver says Depop is linked to Instagram. Yeah,
it can be. Yeah, I sometimes share stuff from Depop. Right, we need to move on. So I think we've kind of, so everyone, you just need to diversify.
I've got to be in bed in 10 minutes. So come on, gonna move on.
So let's talk about the raffle, because I've barely had time to promote this. The last couple of shows we've done has not been suitable for promoting the raffle. So not next week, the week after is the end of the month show. And that is when we will draw our raffle. So if you've not entered the raffle already, there's still plenty of time to enter. Let me put a little thing up on the screen. So here's what you can win. So we've got 28 PlayStation 2 games, a big stack, all different games there. Probably if you were to resell these, I would probably say you'd bundle them up in like 4s or 5s, but there's probably about 40, 50, 60 pounds worth of games there. So we've got those, all in saleable condition. A lot of them have been resurfaced by John at YLM. Thank you, John.
Can I just say that you promote this
what?
This raffle, but you know what people are interested in the big show? My what? Ding dong.
Oh yeah, your ding dong.
That's the famous bit of it.
So this at the moment is an empty box, but this is going to be one of the famous Car Boot Chris mystery boxes, and you could also win this. And if you want to see the kind of thing that you'll get in it, Closet Geek Joe did an unboxing on one of his recent videos of the winning mystery box that he got, and he loved it. Loads of value in there. What I normally try and do with those mystery boxes is put at least £100 worth of resale value in it. There was more than £100 worth in Joe's box, and there'll be more than £100 worth in there. Some of it will be for resale. Some of it will just be bits and bobs for you to keep or whatever. So that's another prize. And this is the other prize, is these two games together. This is one prize. It's Palm Trees, the game. It's brand new, sealed. It's like a card game thing. And Chio's Secret, another game. Both of them are brand new. These are worth about £40 together, about 40 quid resale value on eBay. So plus, as well as those 3 prizes, there are 2 booby prizes to win as well. So there's a total of 5 prizes to be won. If you want a ticket, it's £5 a ticket. If you've already bought a ticket, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thanks for your support. If you want to enter, you can PayPal me £5, or if you want more than one ticket, you can have more than one ticket, just whatever you want. Please do not write raffle in the notes box on PayPal. PayPal do not like the word raffle. It will get me in trouble. Please don't do that. Just put your name in the notes box and then I'll put you on the list. So, yeah.
James says, have you got many tickets left?
I think I've only sold about 10. So there's about 20 tickets left, James, because I've not really been promoting it at all up until now. So let's get it moving. Let's see if we can get a few more tickets sold. Otherwise, I'm going to be way out of pocket. I've earned £10 today, so happy days. Being silly. So that is the raffle. If you want to, I'll leave it up on screen so you can see. If you want to join it, thank you very much.
And just to amuse you all, seeing as you seem to love the ding dong so much, Chris has actually kept that ding dong sound on as his text message sound, so I hear it constantly. Tori says she's got a good chance then.
Yeah, Tori, you've got a really good chance of winning. Everyone's got a good chance of winning this month because we haven't, I think we've only done about 10 tickets. What if I wrote, oh, right, okay, do it backwards.
Booby prize. Oh, I love the little boobies. Look at the boobies. Nice. TD says, Chris, quick question. Have you sold any debranded products? And if so, how much does it affect sale price?
Debranded? What do you mean by debranded? What do you mean where someone's removed the label, or just unbranded products? I'm not sure what you mean, TD. Can you clarify?
It sounds like to me debranded would be like if the labels aren't there.
Like someone cut the labels out. I do sell them still if they cut the labels out.
Guessing.
Yeah, it definitely affects the value, that's for sure. So I would normally knock some off what I would normally sell it for if that's the case.
James says I've got a 10% chance of winning so far.
So far.
Yeah, but you know what's going to happen? Chris is going to purchase the rest of the tickets and put his name on all of them.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'll buy the rest of the tickets myself. Imagine if I won them all. That's brilliant. That's genius.
I shouldn't give him ideas, should I?
That's so good.
Right.
It's bloody annoying, that Wet Beaver, to be honest, about Depop. You constantly have to fucking refresh it. It's annoying.
My mind just goes to the gutter every time you say his name. I'm so sorry. I can't help it. Yes, label removed or label crossed out.
Yeah, it will affect the value 100%. But you just price it accordingly. Knock a bit of money off it.
Oh, look at James. Use Bell's listing wages as punishment. I haven't got any listing wage this month at the moment.
Oliver Ian said, "Can you imagine if I didn't win after all that? I just wouldn't pay for the tickets." Oh, thanks, Carl. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'll put you on the list.
You're on the list. You can come in next week.
Right. So before we finish up, what have we got on for the next week or so? Well, I've had a delivery today. I've had a bale delivered today. A proper 45-kilogram bale. It's bloody heavy. I can't lift it up. I had to roll it in the house. I've never bought a bale before. So tomorrow I'm going to unveil it. I'm going to unveil it.
And I am in the office tomorrow, and I'm not going to see it.
Yes, you don't want to see
I
it.
don't want
There's
to
going to be
see
shit
it.
everywhere.
I literally opened the door. There was 2 guys there because it took 2 of them, and it was just sat on the doorstep. And I just went, thanks, turned around, left the door open, and went, Chris, it's for you.
So I've got to unveil this bale tomorrow, and I'll video it, and I'll release a video either tomorrow or Wednesday to see if it's all been worth it.
Carl says Chris is on bail again.
Yeah.
So the answer to that, Tori, is no. She said, are you doing it live?
I'm not going to do it live, I don't think, Tori. I think I'll just record it, and then I can fast forward the boring bits.
And he doesn't want you to see the dismay when it's all a load of shite.
Oh, yeah. Imagine when you get a bigger house of 5,000.
Oh.
Yeah, can you imagine? Yeah. What else have we got on? Movie chats, 7 p.m. on Thursday. This week is conspiracy theories.
Oh, you're all going to have your little tin hats.
Conspiracy theories, 7 p.m. Thursday, if you want to come along to that. Now, there will be another video out at the weekend. I don't know what the theme of it will be, but next Monday, this time next week, there is no show. We've got no show next week.
We're doing a no-show.
Unfortunately, we've got some family business to sort out. We can't do a live next week, but I might try and do a live on Tuesday, either a come list with me or something else if you want to join me for that. But this time next week, there is no live show.
Hang on. You just promoted next week's the end of the show.
No, I said it was the week after.
Oh, right. It's all right then.
But
Take
then
it back.
We'll be back a week after next for the end of the month show where we will do the raffle draw and everything. So we'll be back with a bang.
Oliver Ian, wait, what no show can Cookie do it? Sadly, she'll be with us.
And oh yeah, Joanne's just reminded us of homework for movie chats, Kentucky Fried Zombies.
I'm so glad that you watched them while you were working. I don't have to do it.
And I might watch that this week on an evening. Do you want to watch it? Kentucky Fried Zombies.
Nope. Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. McDonald's. Oh, shall we tell them what we did yesterday?
What did we do? Oh.
Do you know what we did yesterday? We had KFC.
Keto went out the window. We had KFC yesterday.
KFC.
She had 10 pieces of chicken.
I didn't have 10 pieces of chicken. I bought 10 pieces of chicken because I thought it was going to be a little bucket, and it was a big bucket, and it was like 10 big pieces of boneless chicken, which I managed to eat 4 of. But Chris had a big fat double stacking burger with chips.
Boy, did I feel bad afterwards. I'm still shitting it out.
I know
now.
what mine, but it was my Mother's Day treat.
No live show. I want my money back.
Sorry.
It's just one of them things. We've got some family stuff to sort out next week. I'm really sorry about that. We don't like missing our Monday nights.
KFC is not the same as keto deep fried. That's what we said. Keto went out the window. The exact words were keto.
Yeah. Fuck keto today. That's what we said. But we're not. We're moving off keto now. We're going on to what are we doing? Weight Watchers or something.
Slimming World.
We're moving on to Slimming World, and we're going to be doing more sort of calorie counting type thing. We're fed up of keto now.
We're not. No. Let's get it right. We're not fed up of keto, but what I'm fed up of is on keto. If you decide you want to treat, you feel really ill with it.
Work.
It makes you feel really poorly, and I don't want to go through life not being able to have a treat because then I'm going to feel sick or I'm going to feel really poorly. So we're going to go back onto a more normal eating regime where we can lose weight and still enjoy stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And it's bloody expensive, keto, isn't it?
Yeah, keto is expensive.
It's expensive to stay on that. All the stuff you have to buy for it. Right, well, we're done this for tonight. Don't forget, if you want to enter the raffle, the details are down below. Please don't write raffle on the notes when you do, and I'll get you on the list. And also don't forget, if you've been using Quidco, don't forget to bloody use it. And there's a link in the description below. If you want to sign up to Quidco, you can use it, and we both get some free money. And finally, don't also forget to hit that like button. The button's down here. It's here. Stop it. This is a family show. So hit the like if you wouldn't mind. Very much appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe. The button's right down there. Much appreciated. And that is it. It's been a good show, hasn't it? We've had fun tonight.
Well, I survived the whole show this week, so it's a plus.
Yeah, and you can go to bed.
And I can go to bed, yay!
So we'll see you in 2 weeks, guys, for the next Reseller World show. But you might see me next Tuesday, perhaps, for a live.
See you next Tuesday, you naughty boy.
See you next Tuesday.
Have fun, guys. Take care. Stay safe as always.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye.